All right, hey, this is Drew from Gamechurch. I'm here at PAX West with Will Dubé from Jotun and Thunder Lotus Games.
Hi, thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tell us a little bit about Jotun and kind of what makes it unique.
Yeah, so Jotun's a hand-drawn action exploration game set in Norse mythology. You play Thora, a Viking warrior who died an inglorious death, who must prove herself to the gods to enter Valhalla.
Cool. So, if you were kind of trying to narrow it down, like what is it that makes this game stand out from other similar, because it's kind of a action RPG kind of feel or look to it, but what makes it stand out? What makes it kind of a memorable experience?
So the three things are definitely one, the hand-drawn animation, hand-drawn art style. Two, the Norse mythology, where everything is based on like the actual Eddas, the actual Norse myths, which are super interesting. And three is the giant boss battles. Those are definitely the key three things. If you like one of those three things, you should definitely check the game out.
So did you guys do like some research into, as I'm sure you did, into Norse mythology and stuff as you made this game? What was that process like?
Yeah, absolutely. We had to do a ton of research. Obviously, we took some creative liberties here and there, but we really tried to base everything on the actual myths, like the creation myths, humans popping out of giants' armpits, stuff like that. Like a bunch of crazy, crazy stories. Really unique, really awesome, and we really wanted to bring those stories to life in a game.
Yeah, cool. So if you had to narrow it down to one thing, what's the one thing that you hope a player gets out of their experience with Jotun?
So the key moment in the game is when you come up to a Jotun and each one has their own intro animation and stuff, but for example, Conan, the fire Jotun you see here, when you come up to him, he's based off of Surtur, the giant who forges the Ragnarok blade in the mythology, who leads Ragnarok, the end of the world, in the mythology. So you come up to him and you see him forging his blade, and then when you start that fight, you realize, oh crap, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. This guy's kind of big, I'm kind of small, and I'm going to get crushed. So it's really that core feeling in the game, I think, is the most powerful moment in the game.
So is there a sense of like, what's the reason why you're trying to take down these massive Jotuns?
So in the story, Thora is you died an inglorious death. So in Norse mythology, usually if you die a glorious death, you'll go to Valhalla and fight for all eternity to prepare for Ragnarok. But if you die an inglorious death, you go straight to Hell, Hel, in Norse mythology. So where we've taken a bit of a creative liberty is we've added this kind of purgatory for Thora. So you have to kind of prove yourself to be able to prove yourself worthy of Valhalla.
Cool. Well, one last question. One of the questions we like to ask game designers and creative people is, kind of what makes you want to make games? Why did you choose to step out into the world and make a game?
What I like about games the most is the multidisciplinary aspect of it. You have art, you have music, you have design, you have business, you have all these things that have to come together harmoniously to make an end game, a game that's bigger than the sum of its parts. So for me, that's the really interesting challenge with game development.
Cool. Well, thanks so much, Will. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks so much.